After our stop at Coco Cay, we made port at St. Thomas and St. Maarten. Which island do you think is easiest with toddlers? Come along with us as we explore these beautiful islands and find out. It took us a couple minutes to figure out where to go once we got to the bus depot. It was a chaotic mess, there were people everywhere, and they were going all over the island. We barely managed to find the right bus. A tip on this is to verify the cost with the driver before you get going. We were told one price before boarding, and then we were told $2 more once we got to the sky ride. The entire bus was irritated, but at the mercy at that point, we were already there.
We made it to Paradise Point. Dad is currently carrying up a very, very sleepy Rye, who is completely out. Hayden, that's actually for Daddy, because the kids are free. So we are at Paradise Point, the Sky Tram heading up. We're gonna go ahead and take the tram up to the top, get to see the views of all of the BVI along with some of the other islands I heard, and hopefully have some fun.
Once we made it to the top, we took in the views and they were gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful up there. We did realize pretty quickly that there wasn't a lot to do other than shop and be at the bar. The sun was super hot and it was difficult to grab a table at the bar, so we decided to just grab some pictures, find a few souvenirs, and we ended up going down pretty quickly. The views from the sky ride were gorgeous, really beautiful up at the top and everything, but they needed more to explore. It served as a quick trip and an introduction into international travel again, since we haven't really been outside the States in the last 2 years. The next morning we pulled into St. Maarten.
Check out the water.
Mama, I put it
This is St. Maarten. Holy moly, this water. We made it to off the boat at least. With the kids is always a struggle. So it is already 10:30 and we are coming off. We're gonna head over to the water taxi and then from there we are gonna go across, see some stores, see the beach, enjoy some time. I am so proud right now. Both girls just told me we need to go and get the boat so that way we can get over to the sand. They heard me. I've been telling them all morning. So the key for us and with our girls is definitely to make sure we let them know what the plan is for the day, where we're going, how we're gonna get there. And if we do that, right, on the inside, if we do that, generally, we have a better day. Generally. There's still a few blow-ups, there's still confusion and all that stuff, but it gets a little better. Can you see that boat behind us? That's ours. The Wonder of the Seas. Wow. We're headed in.
There's a booth in the center of the shopping area when you get off the ship where you can buy the tickets. Then you follow the signs around to where the boats are docked. There are 2 to 3 boats going back and forth and they take a lot of people. On your walk, keep an eye out on the rocks by the water. We were able to see a lot of iguanas hanging out. The girls started out timid with water. It took a little convincing since we haven't been to the beach much, but once they got in, they loved it and had a blast. We bought collapsible buckets and sand toys from Amazon before the trip and they worked great for our beach days. I'll link them in the description below. This was our view for the day. The girls were having so much fun in the sand and we had the ship in the background, as you can see. It was an incredible view.
Where are we?
We're in the water in the rain in St. Maarten.
We love it!
We love it.
We brought a few extra snacks for kids because we knew we were going to need something while on the island, and Riley decided it is, what is it? Fruit snack time, so we're doing some fruit snacks. It is rainy, but the water is warmer than it is outside, so we're enjoying. seashells.
I found them right just there.
Oh yeah? I see a big one. Go get it. Right, look beyond that one. Towards the water. So we are having some cool weather. It's really nice, but then it starts to rain, and at the moment we are seeing this giant rain cloud behind me. So whether we will be able to stay or not is going to be a question. Rye's been seeking shelter every time it rains. Surprisingly, she's doing pretty well at the moment. Hopefully we can continue like this for a little bit, but we'll probably head back to the boat soon. It's coming! On the beach at St. Maarten, and we found a space really quickly. There's actually a lot of different places you can go to in order to get nice chairs and umbrellas, which I would recommend just because, I mean, for us, we had a little bit of rain here and there, so we kept most of our stuff pretty dry. Although the rain was beautiful. It was wonderful to go and swim in. We're here at Lizzie's, which is like halfway down the beach, and we ended up getting a deal where it was $10 for 2 chairs plus the umbrella and 2 drinks. So they actually came with like little drinks. The drinks aren't very strong, but they taste good. They're yummy. So we were able to get a pretty good deal, I feel like. We ended up starting with 2 chairs, but just because it was raining, we have a lot of stuff. We decided to go with 4 chairs overall, so it was like $20. 4 chairs. There's enough room for all of us to sit and everything. You also get free Wi-Fi. It's not super fast, but it is good enough right now that Enrico is actually FaceTiming with his mom, and we're able to just hang out. So this has been a really good experience, especially for a beach day. These girls aren't super experienced with beaches or with sand and water, like big bodies of water type of thing like this. Normally they have a lot of issues after a short period, but they seem to be enjoying well enough. It's warm enough that we could stay here for a long time, and our kids get cold quick. So this has been an awesome day. It's about 1 o'clock to 1:30, and we're gonna hang out here a little longer before we head back for some lunch. As you can see, there's a really cool fountain spot that leads right over to the pier. We used it in order to get all rinsed off before we got onto the boat. Our kids' feet were super sandy, of course. Their bodies were not very used to all the saltwater sand. And if you're like my daughter, you may just decide to jump all the way in. At least she's getting rinsed off. But it was a perfect setting for us to be able to get everything clean, and then we'll come on out on this pier and catch our boat back to the ship. This is the boat that takes us from the from our ship into port and then back again. There's 2 different piers that you can get off at, so if you're going shopping, I think you probably want the one that's closest to the boat. We were at the one that was a little bit farther away, and honestly it had like the little sprinklers that was perfect for us all the way out, so the girls could wash off and rinse off. We're going to be going, I think we're going to pick up people at that second pier, and we are going to be heading back to the ship. This was a fun day. The girls did not want to leave. We didn't want to leave. It was the perfect day. We are walking back to the ship, and yes, it is a bit of a walk back from the boat, especially for 2 toddlers. So we are carrying at the moment. Oh, never mind. She is starting to walk. Come on. This sunset is on point. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous, and we are heading out. St. Maarten was our favorite port yet. We loved it. It was the best. We didn't do any excursions or anything like that. We just went, had fun at the beach, enjoyed,
I gave you some more details already about that, but we love the experience and honestly wish we could spend more time here in St. Maarten, especially versus, I mean, Bahamas absolutely above Bahamas, but St. Thomas was honestly a little bit lackluster compared to this, in our opinion. But if you did any of the other excursions and really enjoyed one of the other ones, I would give that too. We're sad to be leaving. 2 days of sailing.
If you couldn't tell, even with the rain, we preferred St. Maarten over St. Thomas. Comment below what ports you've really enjoyed. We'd love to add them to our bucket list. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to keep up to date on our latest videos, and check out our Instagram page for our day-to-day adventures.
And did she do this to every single one of them? Yes, she did.